Hi and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Marlene and I'll be taking you along this weekend and sharing some of our food ideas, menus that we're using for our church camping. I say camping, excuse me, I say camping carefully because I don't know, do you still call it camping? We rented a big Airbnb and it has a pool, a beautiful country space. Anyway, last year when we were planning this, we actually did it at an RV park. We had to rent like a kitchen, trailer, cooler, whatever combination, obviously a tent, chairs, tables, shower house, all that extra stuff. Anyway, it was fun and we had a good turnout, but this year we're taking the easy route, so that's why I say camping carefully. Maybe it's more like a cookout overnight. I don't know. We're getting together Friday tomorrow night through Sunday evening, I think. Anyway, so I am working on some food preparation today, and I thought it might be interesting to you guys to come along, and I'll share some of the ideas. Maybe add some footage throughout the weekend of the meals that we cooked, etc., etc. So I hope you enjoy. Alright, so what I'm working on right now is getting these chicken quarters out of the cooler. They have been soaking in a brine for, is it like 2 days? Something like that. And yes, no worries, they have been iced and it is so cold in here that I need to give my hand a break because it hurts. Anyway, so I'm taking it out to marinate it and then I'll obviously be putting it back with ice, etc. And then we'll grill it tomorrow afternoon, bake it for, I don't know, an hour, a couple hours, and then have it ready for supper. So it's a little bit of a multi-step here, but it's easy, very easy. Okay, let's stay at this. Whew, that hurts. It is so cold. I need to take this used brine, dump it outside, and then we'll get into mixing. I don't think I said, but we're doing like 40 pounds of leg quarters. Some of it is in the refrigerator and some of it I have already taken out and put into my sink. So I want to get this stuff back on ice as soon as I can. Alright, so I have got my marinade mixed up here. It is basically lemon juice, oil, tons of garlic powder, if you ask me. That's my version. And then some salt and pepper. So I'm not sharing the recipe since it's not really mine to share, but yeah, just mix it up well and I am ready to start layering. Let's go. Okay, excuse the sunlight. I have a skylight right above me, which is beautiful. I love it in my kitchen, but the sun gets me depending how I stand. But anyway, I am so happy to have that chicken in marinade and done. It took me a little bit longer than I expected since I had not cleaned it prior to putting it into the brine. So it definitely took some time to cut the excess off those pieces and get them marinated. But the bright side is I think it helped me wake up that cold chicken on my hands. I had a massage treatment this forenoon and was running errands and last minute groceries for the camping. So by the time I got home to do my food prep, I was like, oh boy, I could take a nap. So that chicken definitely helps. Anyway, back to supper tomorrow night. I am also going to be working on putting together just the white sauce for or I don't know, white, maybe you don't call it a white sauce, but whatever the dressing mixture is that goes with broccoli salad. We're having that, and then the friend that's helping me with supper is also doing baked beans. What else do we have? Oh, cupcakes, ice cream, iced coffee. Talking about the iced coffee, something else that I was doing before I started videoing was I put together iced coffee base. Again, the recipe is not mine to share, but I'm sure there's tons of recipes out there. But basically, you take your hot water, your instant coffee, sugar, and then your flavored syrup, whatever you want in there, and put it all together. That way, tomorrow night, just before supper, I can just dump this together with some milk in our beverage dispensers, and we're ready to go. Put some ice in the cups and serve it. Doing these things ahead of time is the only way that I keep my head together. I enjoy things like that, but I'm by no means an expert. Something else that definitely helps on the note of doing things like ahead of time, I did bake my cupcakes yesterday and just stuck them in the freezer, and then I'll frost them tomorrow. I want that to be fresh. But that's actually the only meal that we need to like organize and do. Obviously, those of us who are planning the weekend, we planned out all the menus, and then we delegated different people to take responsibility for the different meals. So they'll do setup, they'll bring the food, they'll clean up, and that is amazing. If you don't do this for your large gatherings, you might want to consider it, because it definitely makes a big difference. I remember last year's camping. It is such a blessing, because if you're also organizing like some games and things like that, if you do all of the meals like on your own, even if people bring food, if you're still coordinating it, it's a lot. So our goal is to get together and to relax, enjoy each other, to bless each other and inspire each other. So hopefully nobody's getting burned out. But anyway, just a few tips. I want to get to mixing this dressing for the salad, and then something else I'm also going to do is I have lots of cream cheese here that I want to mix with some bacon. Joel kindly fried up, or actually fried it out over the fire outside last night. I need it for my salad, and then I also need it for some pepper poppers, like jalapeno pepper poppers. I have some sweet peppers as well. But basically the concept is you just slice the pepper in half, lengthwise, take out the seeds, and then generally speaking I would fill it with cream cheese and wrap it with bacon. That takes a lot of time when you're doing a big crowd. So something that my sister and my mom taught me is fry your bacon beforehand, crumble it up, and mix it with the cream cheese. That way, Saturday night, whenever we want these for a campfire snack, I only have to cut up the peppers and just put some cream cheese already mixed with bacon inside, and then when we grill them over the fire, we'll just grill the one side versus flipping them. Anyway, so hopefully that'll keep the cream cheese inside, and I have eaten them that way and they are just as delicious. So let's get these two food preps out of the way, and then I think, oh boy, I need to, I think that's all the food prep for today. Alright, so you just saw me finish up the white stuff I was making for the pepper poppers and for the salad. I also quickly shredded some cheese and bagged that as well as the bacon so that I can just dump that together tomorrow night for the salad. And I decided to walk outside and take a break and get the mail. For the rest of the evening, I think or afternoon, I'm going to focus on putting together a treasure hunt for the children, as well as I need to type up the supply lists, like paper products, all the supplies, etc., etc. It just makes it easier for the following year if we keep track of what supplies we used, etc. So that, and I also have a video that I should edit, so we'll see how far I get until it's time to make supper for my men. Declan is actually trucking with his daddy again, something he's gotten to do more frequently the last while, which he absolutely loves. So anyway, I am going to catch you tomorrow morning, so we will see you then. Hey, it is now Friday afternoon and we are minutes away from our destination. I think he's beeping at your seatbelt. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. I just opened my eyes a little bit ago from catching a few weeks. We had a bit of a drive down here to where we're staying for the weekend. And, oh, let me give some honor to where honor is due. This guy has been up at what time? 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock? Well, I did not get up until 6, I believe. But when I got up, I discovered somebody had been doing some dishes, somebody had done a load of laundry. Anyway, I would definitely not have gotten my act together in time without your help. And right now, we are loaded to the gills, by the way. We are using his parents' van. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And yeah, we brought everything but the kitchen sink, I think. So we should be equipped. Anyway, I am going to show you a few clips from making supper. Hubby here is going to be grilling some chicken, probably ASAP as soon as we get the grill up and going. And then I want to mix up my salad. I need to frost the cupcakes yet. I just pulled them out of the freezer and I have my frosting made already, so I think it'll be fast, but nonetheless, it is late afternoon and we have got to keep moving. Anyway, are you excited for the weekend, dear?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
I don't know, just getting away, spending time with friends.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody back there has been very excited, but is obviously still tuckered. Hopefully he's resting up for a late night. Anyway, I will see you in a few minutes. Oh my goodness. This is even prettier than I remembered. It's also changed owners since last time. The drive is like out there and then it winds in or out behind me. Yeah, I'm just quickly running up to the front porch to get unlocked. Okay, the code worked. Ooh, wow. Got a sitting room, a staircase. Wow, I'm just gonna do a quick pan around. We've got the basement stairs for some bedrooms downstairs to the right. It's the master bedroom and bathroom. And then this lovely living space back here. Wow. We are gonna have ourselves a party. The kitchen, the dining room overlooking the pool and the patio. All right, let me run out to the garage. Declan, what do you think? Are we gonna have fun camping here? Somebody just woke up. Isn't this beautiful? What? Oh my goodness. I know I have to get to work, but I just want to take it in. I'm gonna step back here. Ooh. Lovely patio area, and then the pool back there. Whoops, excuse me, and the pool back there. And somebody has got some work to do, so let's go.
I'm grilling the chicken for supper tonight. It is some of the best chicken you can get. Grill 15 minutes per side, and then my wife puts it in the oven for some time yet, and it'll make it perfect.
Well, well, well. Somebody might be sunburned, messy hair, and I may or may not have dropped the ball on you guys. I tried, and I do have a little bit of footage from some of the meals. But anyway, this is Sunday night. If you haven't caught on, we are actually almost home. What a weekend! It has been amazing, and I don't know how to exactly describe it. We kind of had the grand finale today of we had invited our mentors, also pastors from another church, that came and had a message for us at the camping today. So that was a treat. And then we also spent quite a bit of time in the afternoon praying together, praying for each other. And obviously the children were in the pool again, lots of good food and some amazing fellowship. Yeah. As far as finishing out the video on the meals and the meal ideas, I think I'm probably going to wait until this coming week sometime when I'm looking a little bit better, or at least more put together. And then I do have some snapshots of some, of some of the food that we had, and then I'll share a little bit more about that. So yeah, I might not have done the best job of recording, but we had a really good time. I think we're all tired, but are you feeling happy?
Yes, I had a very good weekend, and just blessed to have friends to hang out with and just do life together and learn to know each other better. I think we learn to know each other if we're together on a weekend versus just every Sunday or whatever. I don't think you get to learn to know someone by just seeing them on Sunday for several hours.
Yeah, we definitely, got to know people better, and just some good fellowship, etc., etc. If you're noticing a puffy eye over here, somebody is getting over a little bit of poison ivy. So yeah, but I think that you're doing better, right? Yeah. But anyway, just in case you're wondering, I did not punch my husband. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you all go, and I still need to drum up some energy to unload our, well, let's just say we packed a lot of stuff. But anyway, I will catch you next week. Good morning. I am back to finally finish this video out. I'm so sorry. This thing has been all over the place. This is now the following week, and if I still sound a little bit croaky, Joel and Declan and I have been getting over some flu bugs. Thank God, we're feeling better. So grateful. And so, I did share the Friday night menu, I believe, and so I did grab our camping brochure thingy just to share the rest of the food items, and I do have a little bit of footage that I'll probably insert into that. So, okay, Friday evenings we had a later supper, of course, everybody's getting off work, etc. And so our snack menu for around the campfire was definitely smaller. We did something new that I had never helped with before. The friend that was helping us plan it, she organized this and they did an excellent job, is making our own potato chips over the fire. Delicious. She just sliced some potatoes really thinly, and then we dried them off, obviously soaked them in water, dried them off, and cooked them in coconut oil and salted them. Amazing. I've never had them fresh out of the kettle, I don't think, so I'll definitely have to save that idea. I think some people might have done a few s'mores, but we didn't really do a lot that evening. Saturday morning breakfast was actually outdoors over the fire. They had made some kind of a breakfast hash. I believe it was eggs, sausage, potatoes, and then maybe sauteed peppers and onions, mushrooms, or something like that to go on top of it. You also had the option of putting it into a tortilla or a wrap of some kind, and then of course all the goodies, cheese, salsa, sour cream, maybe some chipotle or some kind of sauce. I'm not sure, was it Chick-fil-A sauce, something like that. And then a fruit slush to go with that, and campfire donuts. One of my favorites to make. I am not a big pastry or donut eater, to be honest. I actually enjoy making them more than eating them. But if they also made those over the fire, or we made them, we had fun sitting around just helping each other, making them fresh as we ate breakfast. Simply put an old kettle or a Dutch oven or something like that onto your fire and heat, I don't know, maybe 2 inches of oil, I'm not exactly sure anymore, and then buy some of those cheap, I say cheap, so nothing healthy for sure, some of those like dollar biscuit tubes from Walmart or wherever you get yours. Just punch a hole in the middle and put them in the oil until they're lightly browned, and then coat them in powdered sugar or like cinnamon sugar, something like that. I mean, who can't at least taste a hot donut? So that was good. For Saturday throughout the day, obviously we had a big breakfast, so we just bought some snacks and had some fruit on hand. We had that incorporated with some of our activities, so that was fun. And then Saturday night was a burger supper. I don't think I have any footage from this, and excuse me, my hand's getting tired. But it was delicious. I believe it was burgers, mac and cheese, frozen cheesecakes with some fruit toppings, and then iced tea. So delicious and refreshing. Our snack later that evening, we had some rain, so it was fairly late by the time we got around the campfire, but we did pepper poppers like I had shared earlier with you, cheese sticks, grilled shrimp, grilled smokies, bacon. I think that's about it. Maybe a little bit more fruit, but I tend to feel a bit better on some of those things. We obviously had an early supper that day. I think maybe 4:35 is kind of what we were aiming for, something like that. And yeah, so it actually tasted good by late evening to have some real food again. And it was different to not just be snacking on chips and things like that, but I liked it. So that's a tip. Oh, we actually had kettle corn on for that evening as well, but we obviously, didn't do that. I think we had enough food and people were full. And then Sunday morning, we have a tradition of everybody brings a box or like a container of granola or cereal of some kind, and then maybe a dozen or two of cookies or bars, and then we just set that stuff out, self-serve, and then whoever is taking care of organizing breakfast will usually bring a bowl of fruit, some yogurt, and maybe obviously some milk to go with the cereal, etc. So it's a very easy, just come and get it whenever you want it breakfast. And then Sunday afternoon, our last meal, we did, I'll give a plug to the guys who were helping plan this, my husband included. They told us ladies that we should have at least one meal to where we get a little bit of a break. So we ordered pizza. That was nice. And then had some fresh melon, some fresh salad, and then just leftovers, some from the weekend. We still had dessert from another evening. We had cookies and bars from the morning. So there's still lots of food around. And yeah, that was basically, I think, our food for the weekend. This video is long enough already. If you've stuck around until the end, well, my hat goes off to you. And I hope you found these things helpful. I hope that you have a blessed week. Oh, and by the way, thank you guys. If you follow us regularly, you know that we're kind of late posting this video due to the bugs that we were getting over. And I pray that you all are in good health, or that you recover well if you have been affected by some of these flus that have been going around. So